Hill Survivors Paintball Playfield, the longest running paintball playfield in the world. We offer many unique outdoor playfields and the ultimate paintball and airsoft experience, including on-site camping and our very own Hell Survivor Tiki Bar. Hell Survivors features the best scenario and big games in the world, like the legendary monster game featuring thousands of players from around the globe. Hell Survivors also specializes in paintball and airsoft parties for kids. Money-saving packages make it easy, affordable, and fun. And while you're on site, check out the new Exotic Sports location. They will beat any advertised price on any paintball item from any paintball store. Just bring in your best deal and we will beat it. Get started at hellsurvivorspaintball.com and let's wargame.
Boom! Welcome, everyone. I am sitting here complaining to these guys a little bit earlier about how cold I am, and it's only 60 degrees here, and I'm a whiny bitch. But anyways, yeah, it's 60 degrees in the bus. I'm chilly. Anyhow, how's everybody doing?
What's
Preacher,
up? What's up?
how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I agree, Will. Go Lions. The Lions took that dub tonight. Hallelujah.
Wow.
What's
Teddy
up, Teddy?
Bear, what's happening, man?
John Lee, Jimmy Churchill, how y'all doing tonight?
I got the pleasure to hang out with Teddy Bear
Mr.
for a little while this weekend. He showed up. I wasn't expecting it, and he showed up at Super Game and hung out with us and stuff at the bus. So it was pretty damn cool. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he showed up late Saturday?
Yeah, well, I mean, he was able to do some stuff Saturday, so he showed up in enough time to at least do some stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I love Teddy. Love playing with that guy.
Yeah. What's up with you, Mr. Worm? I mean, I think that's you. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, I dressed up as Shithouse.
You gotta take the hat off.
I need more.
There you go. So what's going on with you, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. You know me. Wilding out.
All right. How's the whole puppet scenario going on?
It's actually going better than I thought it would. You
All
know,
right.
I'm through to like scene 3 right now, and it's part commercial or part cartoon, part puppet, and part live action. So it's turning out pretty cool.
All right.
It might take a little longer than expected, but it'll be fun.
All right. Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I may have bring along a friend with me today too, so we'll see. Maybe a little bit later if they come out and talk for a little bit. We'll see.
Oh God! All right. So we got I got some Super Game footage I was going to share. I mean, just a little bit, just show off the terrain.
What's going on, Jeb? How you doing, brother?
That kind of stuff. But Preacher, you did what do you call it? You did a 3-man with Noah.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago we did the 3-man up at TC Grand Rapids, and yeah, man, it was a good tournament. We did really well. The first match, we won and tied, and then the next 2 we won both of those, and then we were looking great points wise. We were like in first place, and then the last game We just kind of screwed the pooch a little bit. I got hit off the break both times. Is kind of rough. Noah and JD had a chance to take it, and Noah went into JD got shot out, and so then it was Noah and the guy going one-on-one, and the guy ended up he shot the bunker in the video. You can see that the bunker gets shot by him, and it sprays over his head, but the ref thought that it hit him in the head, so the ref called Noah out, and Noah's like, "What? Where'd I get hit?" So I go up, ask him where he got hit, and he goes, "In the head." And Noah's like, "Look, I didn't get hit anywhere." I'm like, "I know." And then going back and watching the GoPro footage, you could see it hit the bunker beside him and blow up, which is why the ref would have probably thought that he got shot in the head, because the ref was behind him, but he should have paint checked him or whatever. But it's all good. So we made top 8 as the 5th seed. We went up against Team 4, and we ended up doing a 1-1. So that we took the first one, they took the second one, and we went into the third match. And Noah and JD it was a 2-on-1, and unfortunately they lost. But it was a great event, awesome tournament. We played different positions than what we're used to, so that way it kind of makes you a more well-rounded player, and getting used to playing other positions allows you to see and operate the field better. So Noah played center on this one. I played D side. JD played snake side. Normally Noah plays snake side. I normally play middle. And then this is like JD's like third event, so he's kind of played D side and he's kind of played some mid, but just rotating things, keeping things fresh, trying to, get a better play on different parts of the field to make you a more well-rounded person or well-rounded player. So I was pretty happy with the way we played and everything. Just wish we could have finished it off, and went on, but still placing 5th, I'll take it, going into the playoffs and whatnot. So,
you guys don't like practice a ton or nothing like that. You just play, so that's pretty good for, what you do. I give it to you.
And this was in the novice division too. So, it's not like we were playing with true beginners or anything like that. Which shout out to our boys, Michigan Immortal. They were playing in the true beginner division. This is only like their maybe 3rd tournament or something like that, and they ended up taking 1st place. Some boys came out and were looking hot, so super stoked. Congratulations to Michigan Immortals for that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then some of the teams we play against out there, just it's a good time. Like we play against Splat Matters. They're a great group of guys. Shout out to
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. And what's up, Taryn? How you doing? But shout out to Lane. He came over and was filling our pods and stuff for us, trying to help us out. Even though his team was packed up and ready to go, he went out because we ran out of paint because we were playing these kids, man. And with these kids, they're so short, man. You just gotta dump paint on them, because that's the only way to really beat them is to outpaint them, And so, it just takes so much paint. So we're out of paint. I'm like, hey, let me get some paint. And he's like, hold on, I got to go out to my car. And he runs out to his car, grabs his pod caddy, grabs his ball caddy, comes back in, starts filling us up and everything. So shout out to those guys for just being awesome, man. But yeah, it was a good tournament. That's for sure. It was fun. The layout was weird. Normally in a speedball tournament, you got your snake, which is on the if you're looking at the field like this, it's on your right-hand side. But they're normally small bunkers. You got to get in and crawl through, right? This time it was in the middle of the field, crazy. So if you went in there, you was just a sitting duck. There was really no play in the middle of the field, but it was a pretty cool layout. So I'm excited to see the next layout, because we're going to have another 3-man coming up in February. I think it's that first weekend in February. So, yeah, super pumped, super stoked about it.
Where's the best place for the people to see those videos that you're talking about? Because I know I saw them somewhere.
Check out our TikTok. and our
check out
channel.
Yeah, social media. Check us out on social media under Mad Frog Paintball or Mad Frog Militia. You can see us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I think we
TikTok.
started. I started getting Dill to post some videos up on Rumble. Yeah, we're on one of those streams. So so check us out on social media and give us a like. And
What's up, Harry Hibbler? What's up, Zach? Harry Hibbler, you're in the house. Are you in this country?
No, he's in Costa Rica or something like that. He sent me pictures of sun and 70
out.
Yeah, 70 some degrees out in the freaking beautiful skies, and I'm in Florida freezing my ass off. What is this? Noah is the underground king for John Wick. What?
John Wick 2. So yes, Noah will be commanding for John Wick 2. So anybody that's interested in
is that a 2-day this year? 1 day. Oh, Resident Evil's the 2-day. Okay.
Yeah, correct. So make sure you guys come on out, join Little Gremlin as he leads John Wick 2. It's going to be out there at Crew Paintball. It was a very, very fun game. He's in Costa Rica. You lucky bum. Hey, guess where your chair's at? Here.
Yeah, Harry, where's your chair? Have you seen my chair? Have you seen my chair?
So again, this paintball event is a 1-day event, and it's a bring your own paint. So for all those that want to play a fun event that's super cheap, come on out, join Noah at the John Wick game at Crew. Rumble is coming along with their app.
Yeah, paintball doesn't have a big platform on Rumble yet, but when I did type it in the search bar, I found 2 different paintball videos. So to me, if there's 2, mine should be there too. I mean, and there's ways for us to monetize that and stuff too. Our YouTube we can't monetize because we don't have the followers, and I don't know what we need for Rumble, but I just want to put us out there.
It doesn't put you out there like other social media does. So we have we don't have near the amount of traffic as we would on our other social media.
Oh, right.
What is Rumble?
It's it's where everybody went from YouTube when they started dumping
it's a YouTube alternative. That's pretty much
Yeah.
You can post a lot more gun stuff essentially.
Right, it's more conservative.
Better watch that word on here. Facebook's not too kind.
Oh, hey, you haven't been on the last couple episodes, dude. Worm and I have. We hit every word we could, and in a few scenarios.
Is that why it says this cannot be monetized? This cannot be monetized. I swear I get 500 of them damn notices a day.
That's because of Facebook, man. Okay, so get this. So we monetize our reels and stuff on Facebook as much as we can to help out what we do. And we don't get much, but it's not letting you monetize your reels now if you have the music that they supplied you to use. So the only way you're allowed to monetize something on Facebook, from my understanding, the only way you're able to monetize something on Facebook and Instagram right now is if it's your own natural sounds, no music backer, unless you're the one making the music, unless you're up there making the music.
Let's make some beats.
That takes away to be honest, that takes away half the video. It takes away from the video.
Yeah, and that's what's messed up is they did it after we made a bunch of stuff, and then they're like, oh, well, we decided that our contract wasn't good with the music provider, so now you guys can't use this shit right now.
Or get royalty-free music.
Now, see, Wolf, no, even the royalty-free stuff.
We tried it.
Nope. They don't even want to give you the royalty-free stuff to monetize from. They say, nope.
Yeah,
even if we had our own music, if it sounded even remotely close to anything else, they would probably still flag it.
Drop some bars for us, Wolf.
So for a month we made.
How you doing, Wolf?
For a month or something, it was 68 cents off of Reels through Facebook because of the new stupid stuff they got going on.
Have you tried the AI music maker thing that Microsoft has got? You can put in give me a hardcore hardcore rock sound with a Mario background, and it'll give you a
No kidding. No, I haven't.
30-second clip. Yeah.
I haven't seen that at all, but that doesn't fucking surprise me one fucking bit, really.
They got a whole bunch of new ones coming out that you can like do all sorts of stuff with. I've been having a lot of fun with AI lately.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Wolf. I think we just drop the music too.
And that's what we've been trying to do.
We've been trying to do it, but I think on Facebook we don't really make the income to support dropping the music. So I say screw it and just use music anyways.
Yeah, it's case by case basis, really. Like, you know, is it worth putting the music on? Is it not? Because sometimes you can just not, and it's just as easy as putting music on it.
Yep. Sometimes, I mean, if you're just listening to us all scream and yell at each other with a constant, and sometimes it's nicer to have that couple tunes going around in the background, you know, or instead of listening to us cuss and swear and scream.
I don't know if you listen to mine. That's quite a bit. That's why you gotta mute my mic.
Definitely sometimes. We got hey Dill.
Depends on the event.
we got a TikTok of the week, don't we? What do we got going for our page right now?
Yeah, give me a second to pull it up.
All right, cool. So
you have a sponsor this week too?
We are sponsored by there's another graphic that Aaron should probably look up. Aaron Dill Media. Dun dun dun. If you guys want to get hooked up with some stuff, he's got some specials going on with some logos, some patch designs, event posters. So check it out. Get a hold of him. He can hook you up with some stuff and get you figured out. So check out Aaron Dill Media, and he's the one in the background pushing all the buttons for us right now.
And those are good deals because I'm a designer and I know that like even a poster, a logo, anything like that takes at least a day's worth of work of sitting at your computer. Granted, you're getting up, moving around a little bit, but it takes a good day's worth of work to get a good logo or a good animated video or anything out. It takes a day.
Wolf's funny. He said, no more preacher yelling at players. Speaking of yelling at players, let's jump into that TikTok of the week.
Exactly. I know which one it is. Coming.
Me yelling at players is a good thing because I'm trying to just keep people A, moving up, B, moving forward, and C, at this point, not shooting your own damn players. Like, hey, and Wolf, I saw your latest video. You shooting your own players. Shame on you. I'm just joking. It was a good video, Wolf. But no. So in this upcoming TikTok that Aaron's pulling up here, I believe we were at EMR, and when you're at EMR, it's all about storming this castle, right? But you can't storm the castle until you complete everything else. So it's not like you're just beating on the walls of the castle and then into the castle you go. You got to complete all these other things before you can even enter the castle. So at this point in the game, we've been playing for probably about an hour and a half, maybe to 2 hours. Stuff happens in the bush. Hey, you was in a building. No, I agree. So here it is that we completed all the objectives and everything. We storm into this castle, and as we're into this castle, like there's 4 sides, right? Well, they start in the castle. So you're trying to eliminate the whole team out of the top of the castle and stuff like that, which is where we're at. Go ahead and hit play, Dill. Hold on. Hey, take my spot, boss. There's a guy at the building down there in the corner. Just take that spot and hold that. I'm going to go try to get our guys that's on the front of the castle to stop shooting at us, okay?
Good luck with that one.
I know. Hey, I'm going to go over here and get these guys to stop shooting at us. I like how he says, good luck with that one. Yeah. He must not know me. Yeah. That's our team, though. Yes. So the reason why I know that's our team is because I came from that side. I knew where we were at. And so, you know, you like I said, you're trying to eliminate the other team out of the other side of the castle because that's where they start. So this is me going through telling everybody to stop shooting at them so they'll stop shooting at us. And I'm trying to make my way through the top of this castle. So at this point in time, I'm on the back side of the castle, heading down the left side to the front.
Excuse me, sorry. It's got some pretty kick-ass walkways going around the top of the castle and stuff. And I think we're having
we got slow internet here. It's taking a second.
Yeah, it's good, Dill. It's good. Sorry, we got a little bit of lag coming from his end, but yeah, that castle's pretty badass. But the big castle was even more fun to play.
That is the big castle, is it not? Yeah, that's bigger than the other castle they have.
They don't use the big castle. The big castle, the original castle from across the road.
Right, but this one's bigger than that.
100%. I
don't
know.
Because they held the
put them on the table. Let's find out.
Right. But anyways, so what you see up top is also the walls down below. They're that thick. And so you're playing with inside the walls of this castle and up on top of this castle. And so what happens is in this event, it gets kind of confusing because, like I said, the people on the front side are shooting across to the back thinking that the other team's still up there, even though we breached the castle all the way around, right? Because their respawn point is in the bottom right-hand corner of the castle if you're on the back side of the castle. So literally right underneath you is where their respawn is. So, again, in this video, in the TikTok of the week, is me working my way around to the front of the castle, telling everybody, hey, don't shoot those guys in the back. It's our team. Hey, stop shooting us. So then I come up to the corner on this, and they're like, there's a blue player, because the only team that's actually got a color on is the blue team. Nobody else has a color on except for me. I was like, screw that. I'm throwing a red color on or something, so that way they know I'm not on the blue team, because you don't have to wear bands as attackers, right? Also in this game, one of the other things that should tell you whether or not somebody's on your team or not is the color of paint you're shooting. If you're attackers, you're shooting that yellow paint that you see. If you are a defender, you're shooting blue paint. But for some reason, these guys aren't looking, saying, hey, this is yellow paint being shot at me.
All right,
so
I'm just going to pull it because it's not loading. So
yeah, it's good.
Go ahead.
We get the idea, though.
Right. And so I get to the corner of the front, and there's a guy sitting there, and I'm like, I know he's on my team, but I'm trying to get him to not shoot as soon as I poke my head out. So I fire a shot right past him to hit the bunker and back him to scare him to where he'll look at me, and he turns and he looks real quick. I'm like, hey, I'm on your team. Stop shooting. And he's like, oh, right.
Hey, I can get an answer here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Timmy, what's the biggest castle you guys got out there, man? Which one's the biggest one?
The new castle or the old castle?
Yeah. So let's see what he comments here.
You better hear square footage too.
Yeah, if you square footage, how many bedrooms? No. If you guys didn't know, Timmy is the manager for EMR for Blue there at his field. It's
nice to have you in the chest there, Timmy. Awesome field, by the way. I definitely enjoyed that field.
ARG is bigger. Okay, so which one is ARG? Is that the one that's used now, or is that the one across the way that they do? Well, across the way, whatever.
I was going to say that the Knights were fighting in.
The Knights were fighting in. Which one's bigger? The ones that the Knights were fighting in, or I don't know. It gets spicy.
It does get spicy in that castle. It really does.
In fact, it's never going to get answered.
Yeah, and then in the castle, it's up. What's up, Blair?
Blair?
And then in the castle, okay, so the original, Roger's agreeing with me about the original castle. So in the castle, they have, during a couple of the events, they have full-on contact night fights.
Old
like
castle, the first one.
Full armor. So like I said, the original one that they don't use anymore. Is
okay,
the biggest one.
I can see it. I'm sorry, Bill. You were right.
Right.
All right, I was wrong.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. But they have these full-on armored fights with these guys in the Knights costumes and stuff out of these groups, and they like literally, I watched a guy get a double-handed battle axe broken off on his head. Like the axe broke, the handle broke in the guy's hands, and the helmet dented. It was just like, holy shit. And I mean,
so you want to check out an awesome event. It's Castle Conquest at EMR. It's an awesome event, and obviously, like you can see, dude, they have a huge castle and everything. And like Bill was saying, I mean, they have knights that fight after the game. So like you got time to clean up and everything and eat and stuff, and then they have the knights fighting, and it's pretty cool. And when we say fighting, I'm talking like it's an all-out brawl. Yeah. And then you had some people that decided they wanted to challenge a knight to a wrestling match and got whooped.
yeah. So they set up like a cattle or a horse, like a horse stable, like the walls you can lock together to make up a horse stable, a little bigger than normal. Pedestrian
Armored 21st. Stoppers. What's your name, homie? Because that throws me every time.
Armored 21st. Yeah, so it's badass to watch. It was some fun. It was definitely some fun.
Dude, it's a great field. That's for sure.
Those are pretty awesome.
Because it's more of a rectangle. They are. Back R is larger side to side. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, but
it's some fun. It's definitely some fun. It's been a while since I've been back there, so maybe we need to get our schedule together, and I need to stop goofing around and doing stuff and sit down and get the schedule complete. We already have a couple events we're going to.
So this actually
graphics for the schedule or something another like that.
This actually happens to be the event where Harry's chair, Harry, where Harry's chair was the center of attention.
Yes, so Harry started the whole thing with his chair, and Preacher pushed it pretty well to start with, and then we've all kind of kept it going. Whereas where's your chair at, Harry?
Dude, John Lee stole it.
Where were you?
He said we couldn't get to it, and we stormed that castle and got the chair.
Where were you? Sure. Where were you when you first heard about Harry's chair? Okay, and did he have it? Clay, what's happening?
Clay,
dude?
What's up, homie? So sorry.
And so where was the
Armored
first
21st all the time, and I have a hard time connecting a name to it.
Harry said he never. So the dude's in Costa Rica. So the time zone. What time is it there, Harry? I don't know if we'll ever hear back from him, but
So just to be clear, just to be chair, just to be clear, Harry said that we wouldn't get that chair, and guess what? We was in the castle, and it was a lot of us that was in your chair, Harry.
And now
he said he was going to hide it to where we would never find it. And I got up there and I looked. I said, "Hey, isn't this Harry's chair?" He said we would never get to.
Okay.
His chair has been violated a lot of times since then.
Yeah, because now it's to a point where we just grab his chair and we'll set it up for photo shoots and photo ops on the 50 during the battle, and it's. We get both teams to sit in it, take pictures, and so yeah.
Well, you were there at the event when Harry's chair was at the top of the castle. You were playing the defenders, but we beat y'all and got the chair.
Yeah, Wolf. It's all in fun, and State Farm supplied Harry with a new chair a couple times because of us. But hey, he puts his name on it, so we know
he has insurance on his chair. I like that.
Right. I think he needs to switch the who's the one that does the mayhem? the mayhem guy. When mayhem strikes, but when Mad Frog strikes.
He just secure his chair. He's even locked there's videos on TikTok. He's even locked his chairs to things, and we find a way to undo that lock and take off with his chair. It's happened.
Hey, Mike, that chair sure was light work, dude. We was in that castle. If I'm not mistaken, we were in that castle in record-breaking time. We stormed that castle, and we were up in there, and boom, that chair was ours. So for this game, you have to find. So you start out kind of almost like the beaches type thing, like a Normandy type thing. You start out at one point of the field, and you have to get to a certain point. You have to change these 3 flags before you can move on to the rest of the field. After you raise those 3 flags, then you can move on to the rest of the field to find the 9 keys, 9 or 12 keys. I thought it was 9, but 12's popping in my head. You got to find these keys. Once you find those keys, that unlocks the castle. And then you can start like going into the castle. Well, once you get into the castle, you have some objects that you have to find in the castle and turn those in order to completely have conquered the castle. So if you can't find those items or get those items out of the castle, then you don't complete the mission. Well, Harry's chair just happened to be our personal item that we had to find in that castle, and we found that thing in no time. Man, it was so funny. It was a great event, though. That's for sure.
Been a lot of content. Harry's chair has been a lot of content because I believe we've talked about at least 15 minutes in every show that I've been in.
Pretty much.
Dude,
it's good. Check out the TikTok. You'll see what we're talking about.
he lost his chair. Well, like legitly, Harry left his chair at the field. Don't know how that happened, but dude, so that's the first event that the chair was a mission, and then it went from there to, I think it went to, what was the game after that? It was like a game at Hell Survivors.
It was on the 50.
I think it was Monster, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know we took his chair at Monster. We took it at Legends. We took his chair out at White River Paintball. We took his chair out at... His chair came up missing while he was out at Paintball to Go, and then ended up in my possession down at... what the heck is that 10-man tournament? The 10-man mech tournament we were playing in... Badlands Paintball. It ended up at Badlands, and then it went back to Hell's, and then it's been all over. So
I feel like 5 years from now, somebody's going to make a documentary about this chair.
Where were you when you first heard about Harry's chair? I've already got the trademark on it. I'm talking about it. Mad Dog
yes.
2023 trademarked, already done. Where were you when you first heard about
Hart in it?
Wolf, right? Wolf, you're right. It was out at Paintball Explosion 2. Yep. I mean, I think that Hare's been to just as many fields as Harry's been at.
How about that? I think it's to a point now where he's showing up with stuff and purposely leaving it behind. Like, I think his wife's sending him out with stuff to, like, here, we need to get rid of these. Can you take these to paintball with you, mate? You know, and then and he just leaves them behind. Probably tells her we stole all the stuff, but he just leaves them behind.
We're trying to help him by keeping track of his chair.
Speaking of events, was Harry down there at Super Game Florida?
No.
Nice segue.
No, he wasn't.
Man.
So Super Game Florida was some fun this year. It was the first year for it to be at Outdoor Extremes Battlefield Orlando. So Desi and Jenny's field. So the Super Game crew, Barno and Christy and everybody was down to get the game up and running. As far as I'm concerned, it ran smooth as hell. It was interesting. I mean, they learned a few things about the way the field plays and stuff. I know they didn't max out players at all. I know they didn't do that. But there was a lot of people there.
It was kind of so I wanted to go to that, but it's kind of at a tough time because like it's just a couple weeks after the new year. So like trying to recoup from Christmas and stuff like that and making it down to Florida wasn't going to happen for me, or else I would have loved to have been there. That field is beautiful. Like I love playing on that field. Michigan boys are my homies, man. I love them. They'll be brothers for life. That's for sure. All those dang on swamp monkeys down there and everything. Yeah, I heard it was super muddy down there, Mike.
Yeah, but it's, you're in it's not Hell Survivors where you're playing at a place that has a swamp. You're playing in the swamp. And it was wet. and the road in and out to the campsites and stuff was not was not great. So yeah, so it was a little bit of a mess, but it wasn't too crazy bad. Could have been a lot worse. Frogs in Super Game Oregon, Wolf. I believe Raleigh's talking about going. We're still kind of up in the air and trying to figure out if we're going or not. Of course, we always want to go.
Embrace the mud.
The mud. And that was the crazy thing too, Preacher. There was water was full in all those trenches. It wasn't a dry trench to jump over. They were full of water this time.
That's me personally. That's my style of play. I love playing in those trenches there, especially at that field, because what happens is they have bridges that go across. But if you're not like in it to win it, people are not crossing them trenches unless they have a bridge. Me, I'm in that stuff, as you can see in some of our previous TikToks and YouTube videos and stuff. Like when I say in it, sometimes I'm falling in it. I'm in it because I'm crossing them to get across my mission, and people aren't expecting that. Dude, Florida's an awesome place to ball, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we had your chair down there too, also. But I love that field, and from the sounds of it, with the fact that it was muddy and it was filled up, dude, that was the game to go to, and I missed it. That's for sure.
It was. What is up, Gavin? It was some fun, dude. It was a good time. Bunch of people showed up. Like I said, Teddy was there and stuff.
John Lee was there, right?
John Lee showed up from the team. Wade was out there, Hansberry. Some vendors showed up, so it was a good time. Mike was waist deep in it. Yeah. I'm trying to
that's the way to be in there, man.
I'm trying to figure out how to screen share this. Maybe this will be what I need to do. Sorry, guys. I'm sharing this stuff on my end. If Aaron was doing it, it'd be smooth and done and be watching it and playing it already. So give me a second.
We saw the last video was kind of like, and we were still waiting for it. But
what am I doing here? What is this? Oh, hey, here we go.
If I was home, it would be a lot better.
Oh, I hear people.
All right, there we go. So we can keep talking.
So this isn't in the mask cam, right? This is on your GoPro session.
On my GoPro session and my mask. So here we are.
We got some people on there.
Yeah. So Gabriel was down there. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah. So I'm sitting here.
Stuff.
No, my brother was telling me.
And I got a fucking mosquito in my goddamn
Character Warehouse. There's a place called Disney Character Warehouse.
So here I'm talking about Disney shit. Okay, whatever. Sorry. But then all of a sudden, boom.
Sometimes you find stuff that's still in the park for like $5 to $10 when they want 45 in the park. It's crazy.
If you want to get cheap stuff in Florida, that's where you go. Character Warehouse. Okay, Disney's good stuff. Brand new stuff. Anyways.
I know
all right, we gonna see this mosquito sting you in the mask?
The inside flying around in my fucking eye. Really?
And Gabriel walks up and just taps me like I'm in a fucking fishbowl, man.
Tap the fishbowl.
I know. Oh, you got two. Ooh, dude, you gotta take your mask off. You got to. That's a mosquito. Yeah, let me hold your shit.
All right, but anyways, this is it. This is at the break. I actually made it out there for first insertion.
With the defender.
Let's see. Here we go. So here's some of the gameplay here. I'm heading off. Desi asked me to head off to the left side and hold down the. They have a new bridge. Oh man, you can hear me breathing like a freaking old man. Let's mute that.
And that's because it looked like you ran for a second.
I did some work. I had some fun for Friday. It's the first Spoils of War that I did not try to get beads. Desi asked me to head off to the side. Desi ended up commanding the red side. The commanders didn't show up. It's about all I can say about that. So I headed off to the left tape line there, and there's a new way to get onto the field from that side, and the whole run along the net has got a bridge. So you can walk on this lidded wooden walkway. And I went over and found a nice bunker at the end of the walkway and stayed.
Get in that water. Get in that water.
Like I said, you see, it's full of water everywhere, man.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this field also, see that bunker that he's standing next to and getting ready to go to, those bunkers move. You can move those bunkers in and out. Like, they're flexible.
Plus,
Pretty
some of them
friggin'
might
sweet.
be an alligator.
The cool thing, so I was talking with John Lee after he played here, and he goes, dude, that field is so awesome. I was like, I told you, man, it's so friggin' sweet. I'm like, dude, everything is a bunker there. Like, you're not shooting through those palms in front of you. You are not, I promise you.
No, them palmettos, you can't get through those things, man.
Yeah. So then you
it's just
use
like a
them to
giant
cover
fan.
too.
Like,
And they're hard. They're not like a regular old leaf, man. Those things are like,
You get the right ones, they'll stab you. You get the right ones, they'll stab you.
Oh yeah. And there's like, that's the thing, is like, we live in Michigan and stuff, and like there's things in these like bushes and trees and stuff that we don't have. So like, as a person from up here, you just kind of go diving into a bush, and then you're like, you know, when everything kind of calms down, you're sitting there thinking like, man, there's big spiders, there's alligators, there's all sorts of nasty things that want to eat me.
Yeah,
big ass python snakes.
Yeah, snakes.
This field is sweet.
Jesus.
And the paint shot great too, even with the humidity and the moisture. The GI paint all across the board. Here, see him coming down the walkway right now. Freaking shot great all freaking weekend. If you did leave the paint out, though, it did swell up like a bitch.
Oh, I bet it did. But look at the field. Look how beautiful it is. Like it's an amazing field. I love playing out there at Battlefield Orlando. If you guys are down in that area, you guys are looking for an awesome field to play at, that's definitely the field to play at. Battlefield Orlando.
Lots of bunkers to play back and forth, so it's also a really good mag-fed place to play.
And you know, they just don't do just paintball there. They have airsoft there. They have jelly ball there.
They have a pretty big, by us staying there for the week or so, 2 weeks we were there, they have a really large airsoft following out there. So it's pretty cool.
So again, I mean, check it out, man. It's an awesome field. Desi and all them guys do a freaking Desi and Jenny. I can't let me throw her in it because she's just as much as him, if not more. They do a fantastic job out there. And their kids program that they have going on with the Swamp Monkeys is awesome. Oh, look at that face shot. Balls on your face. But
now, I know Desi's number one thing is to make sure everybody like is happy at the end of the weekend, and everybody is just like, you know, he's a real cool guy, man. Actually, he's just like a real chill dude.
All right, now how do I stop this video from playing, Dill? Oh my God.
The walk of shame.
Hey,
right.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So
it
was a really good first time super game at the field. I believe it was. I haven't heard a lot of bad stuff coming out yet. The stuff from Uncle Sam will be out there. He'll have his stuff coming up, and then
Uncle Sam was there too.
Yep.
I know the New York boys were there also.
They were. As a matter of fact, Teddy Bear ended up hanging out with them a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
So
cute.
So we had a very good time there. We did stay a little ahead of time. We did show up a little bit ahead of time, and hung out for a little bit and enjoyed the location, and it was a good time. Definitely a good place. Let's see what else we got to talk about here.
The upcoming election. You can see who I'm voting for.
Yeah, all right. Parrot.
Oh,
so that's where I lay.
All right.
Pro, baby.
Right.
All right. I mean, might as well. It's going to be whoever the hell they want it to be. I'm very disillusioned with the whole situation. So we'll see what happens.
It's
It's
like
fucking
watching
nuts,
a
man.
TV show.
I was trying to figure out what you were talking about, and then I seen his name. I'll never pay
Hey,
attention.
I'm a minister. I mean, come on.
I'm actually officially a knight of the Order of the Dragons.
There you go. There you go. What about a Jedi? Should we become Jedis?
We could.
I was knighted.
We could. We
For
could
real?
become Jedis as well.
Yes, let's go to Disney.
You know, I mean,
Plus, Esquire, I can add that to my name if I've ever got myself out of jail, right? So
holy shit! How many times is it stupid if you add that a bunch of times? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Hold on.
I'm gonna do that thing to where you can buy a plot of land in Scotland, and so I can be a lord.
Then you can call yourself a lord, right?
A lord, yes.
All right. So upcoming things. What do we got going on next? We got the 3-man tournament that's coming up at the beginning of February.
We got Bones and Ashes in March, but what else? Oh, wait. We've got isn't Hoth coming up soon?
Yes,
So Blast Camp will be having Hoth.
I think that's the same weekend that we'll be at that 3-man.
Okay,
if I'm not
there
mistaken.
you go. I am not gonna be making it to that game.
Awesome.
I'm just not. I'm gonna try to stay out of the snow and the cold as much as possible. But
dude, he's complaining about 61.
So that's the thing is I'm like, do I really want to get? So I don't have anything planned. So I have nothing planned between now and when we need to be at Bones and Ashes in Fayetteville.
There's some stuff going on out in Texas, I heard.
Possible. I guess I'm gonna have to sit back and look. I'm gonna have to sit and look at what the hell's going on, because
I mean, let's be real. If you're at Battlefield Orlando, they got paintball every weekend.
Well, yeah. No, we want to get out of there and do different stuff. So now we're up in Jacksonville away from Orlando, and then we're going to try to travel up into Georgia somewhere and do some stuff into Georgia. But I'm looking at the weather in Georgia, and it's just as freaking cold. So I gotta sit back and do some planning and figure out what we're gonna do, because I'm looking forward to getting to Black Ops paintball again. It's a badass field, and he's done a bunch of stuff since we were last there. I mean, he's constantly doing stuff.
Sweet, the tree house is sweet. The new insertion with the air, that's freaking awesome. Because you missed it last year. So they added some new bridges. The camping area expanded even more than it was when you were there. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So Black Ops is definitely going to be the place to be come March. That's for sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna play on the blue side for
heck yeah. Noah's going to be
it's a good storyline.
showing that event under Rob and Henny. And Echo will be EXO with Noah also, so it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun.
Yeah, that kid's he's really wanting to get into the command roles and stuff like that. So I said, more to you, bro. And then he's got dad yelling at him like, "Listen, dog, you need to be recruiting every second of every day." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, welcome to the show. It's a full-time ass job." Yeah. Sorry, guys, but it is. It's a full-time job.
It's hard.
Here we go. Yeah, we may be trying to. It looks like there is talk amongst the team to head back to Ion this year.
And that's in July.
That was fun when we went.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, we'll see what's going on, and we'll figure it out if we can pull it off, and maybe we won't try to reenact that ride completely, but just driving there and back, maybe that could be fun enough. We don't need to do the whole Go Sports Tippmann. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out of that place, dude. I am so surprised we didn't get kicked out of there.
That's out there in Pennsylvania, right?
It is, yeah. Yes. Yep. Awesome. But so we took off and we went all the way over to Tippmann and then turned around and went back to the event. We went over to Tippmann. We went to Tippmann in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then drove to Pennsylvania for the event.
So you went west and then
Yeah.
back east.
Yeah.
Got you.
We had a good time though. Yeah, we had a good time though. It was we went and saw the biggest can of tomato soup. A bunch of stupid stuff like that. So there is video up on our YouTube channel, and I think some of it's up on social media actually. Check it out, and you'll see what we're talking about. But we had a good old road trip. We packed the bus up with as many people as we could and had a good old time. Definitely. Let's see what else we got to touch base on. What's everybody watching? I haven't really watched much lately because we've been on the road and boondocking it a little bit, so I haven't had the internet hooked up. So we've been watching DVDs. I watched The Punisher last night, the original, with John Travolta getting his ass handed to him.
Oh yeah, that's not the original, but that's probably one of the best ones.
That's the original. That's the first one.
No.
Before that,
you had the Russian dude that got his butt whooped by Rocky or whatever played original Punisher. Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah, way before that. And then the John Travolta one came out, which was a great Punisher.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's probably one of my favorite, although he didn't go full Punisher mode, and that's the only thing that kind of irritated me. The Punisher's the type of character that's just going to kick in your door, start shooting, and then ask questions later. And he was a little more on the reserve, like sneaky, like incognito type, which was cool. He played more mind games with you than actually just coming in and straight blowing up everything and shooting everybody, which was, again, real cool.
All I get is the one I just watched, 2004.
No, there's one before that.
Yeah, it's an old school one.
Oh, here we go. Hold on a minute. Okay. I'm finding it.
And then there's the ones after that, Warzone. Those are pretty good too. And now that's actually like the Punisher in the comic books. He just comes in, boom, kicking doors.
Chaotic. Yeah, he's just got to because that's what Punisher was. He was just he just murdered for no reason sometimes.
It wasn't for no reason. It wasn't
It would just had to have a tiny little reason, and then
he's like, "Hold up, now, see, this is the thing." So he was always attacking, always after all the drug bosses, the drug lords, and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, if you read the comics, and I read some of the comics that are really, really good. I mean, he, like I said, kicks in the door, boom, 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 starts shooting everybody. He sees this guy, and he's like, I'm gonna let you go, but I better not see you in this place again, or else you catching a bullet too.
Now that
the guy in the corner is like, why didn't I get that choice?
Right. That's because he's seen him there twice. But no, the Punisher's. I'm gonna be so honest with you. The Punisher's one of my favorite characters. Absolutely 100% love the Punisher. Same way with Shithouse. That's like when I first started going to Marvel versus DC out at Knox. Punisher it was 100%. Let's go Punisher.
Yeah, I opened up that drawer and I was looking at videos. I'm like, all right, I'll watch Iron Man again. I'm like, hold on a minute, there's fucking the Punisher. Fuck this shit. I haven't watched this in forever. It's some good shit. We're actually going to be able to finish watching Fargo. The last 3 episodes are up and done. So now that I got internet, finish that up. But I don't know. Worm, you got anybody you want to show us?
Yeah, if you want me to show you.
There's something else. Speaking of something else to watch, I mean, it's still in production, but I don't know. Am I freezing up or is okay? Here we go. Well, I'm not freezing up.
It looked like you were glitching.
I'm working my way.
Oh my lord!
This is...
And by the way, he's looking for a roommate.
Oh jeez.
This is only one of his puppets. No.
All right.
This is great. This is fucking great. Wait a minute. Do you put on a green screen suit?
No. I just get
okay.
Really
I'm not. I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care.
Why you even ask?
No. I want to know. I want to know that you're running around in a green screen suit, wondering if you should keep your freaking underwear on or not because you got panty lines.
No.
All right. Anyways, what is his name?
Out if I'm just completely naked.
All right, so this is officer or security guard or who the heck is this?
It's Officer Juan Adams. Now he
kind of looks like Jakov.
He would.
Does he have an accent?
He may have an accent, but he's actually not allowed to talk because of company policy at his department that he's at. May or may not be related to something he's done in the past. So he actually isn't allowed to say anything, but he's just here to hand out stickers to children and things like that.
I agree with you, Wolf, and he just made it even weirder when he says he's just there to hand out stickers to children.
I know. Oh no!
I see what's happening here. He has puppets.
Puppet was. I'm not handing them out. I'm not weird. It's the fucking puppet doing it.
He doesn't have a fucking rape van. We're all right.
Yeah, it got a rape bus though.
So
you can see into the vehicle. It's fine.
So he has puppets, so they can make the show, and they can pay the rent of the roommate. That's what's going on here.
Plus, it's somebody to talk to.
They talk back all the time.
They do. Shoot. Actually, the more you start talking with them, the more they just kind of do their own thing, and you just be sitting there talking, and then they're talking back, and you're like, you don't even realize that it's like you talking to the puppet anymore.
So
somebody check on him. Make sure he's all right.
Nah, you should. Weirdest sex dolls ever.
Wait a minute. Is there a market for those? Hold on. Worm sex dolls, trademark 2024, Mad Frog Paintball. Okay.
There's always a market for sex anything. You should know that.
Oh God, we don't need to. Yeah.
No, but I have scripts. I'm not just like randomly playing with puppets and like
argues with himself and loses. Right, Echo.
How does he even know that? That's weird.
So, anyways, you got this show going on. Tell us more about the show.
So, well, not to give away too much, but it's it's obviously a puppet show. There's a little bit of cartoon stuff in it, a little bit of podcast stuff, a little bit of talk show. It's like everything that I've done, I'm just throwing it all into like one new show.
Is there going to be a moral to the story at the end of every episode?
No, you're going to be even more confused at the end than when you started, honestly.
All right.
Are we going to have to be like, let's count to 6? 1.
I was going to say, so this isn't Sesame Street.
No. I may sing a song or two,
Gotcha.
Oh, Bill, you shouldn't be like that to your friends. Let's sing a song about cooperation. COOPERATE. I think that's
and then Worm gets taken out by a freaking puppet. No.
All right. So is it just like what are the topics of your show? Like, is it paintball related? Is it just real life related? Is it politics? Is it just puppet talk?
Yes.
Everything.
No. Okay. So
puppet talk.
The show actually starts with my show ending. So
hold on. I want to talk to Officer. What's the officer's name?
He can't talk.
You're not allowed,
to talk.
This is like some Mr. Rogers stuff going on here.
Show me, puppet. Show me on yourself where Worm has touched you.
So what it is, it's just like my life, but like very extra and cartoony. So it's like it's everything beyond my show. So I did my show for 10 years, 9 seasons, whatever. And
Lisa, I love that.
Starts at the end of my show. This is actually about my life of having the #1 talk show on Earth. So it's real life. It's based on a true story.
The true story. Yeah. It's 100% true.
Good looking man on Earth.
Well, I
Oh,
would
Jesus,
ask the
Molly.
officer, but he can't tell me whether or not that's true or false.
Oh God.
Leads the fence.
All right, so we got a bunch of paintball events coming up. I guess the next one we're really looking forward to hitting is going to be for us. Mad Frog Militia is going to be Bones and Ashes in North Carolina at Fayetteville.
Wait, hold on. When does this show start, or is it already started? Can we watch this show? What's going on?
No, I'm halfway through it. Give me.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you
know.
haven't released it yet.
No, I would say the first episode maybe by summer.
Okay.
It takes about 2 weeks to do every scene, and every scene's maybe 4 or 5 minutes long. So it's quite tough with like cartoons and stuff, and puppets and voiceovers and all sorts of shit. You know, it's
And it's still called The Worm Show? The Wormhole Show?
it's called the Wormhole Sitcom. Yeah,
Okay. So make sure you guys check that out. Coming to a summer near you.
Yeah.
I still want the puppet. I still want the puppet to point to where Worm has touched him. I really think that he's under stress. He is. Look at him. Just look at him. He's like, yeah. All right. Anyways.
All right. So
fingers.
Fayetteville coming up in March. So make sure you guys join us. Check out for the summertime. We got the Wormhole sitcom coming in the summertime. Bill's down there chilling in Florida. So if there's
chilling, I know I'm just being a whiny bastard, but I'm chilling. I'm cold, man. I don't know. Whatever. I'm in Florida. I expected 70 degrees, not freaking waking up and walking out the bus first thing in the morning, freezing my ass off. But anyways, whatever. Life's a bitch. Then you live more.
I hope it snows.
I don't think. You know what? Fuck, I'm far enough north. It's actually possible. Son of a bitch.
That's the thing is, if you come out of Florida at all, there's a good chance you're going to get some sort of snow on you at some point.
Well, you know what? If I get snow, I don't care, just as long as it's not ice fucking cold.
Yes, for sure. Register for Blue for Bones, baby. Let's go.
Yep.
It's gonna be a banger.
We'll have some more about that as we get going on here. We should do a show about it and the different roles and all that fun stuff about Bones and Ashes, because it's a good game. I was involved the first 3 years in command. I think it was some good times, man. Joe and who the hell else was I playing? Whatever. Perez was the head honcho, and we were all playing underneath him. It was good times, definitely good. And then we played other times too, but it's just, what are they on? What number are they on for Bones and Ashes? Dill, do you know what number they're on for Bones and Ashes?
6, 7.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say 6.
Okay,
something like that.
All right, so there you go. And it's a good format. It's an awesome field. So hopefully we'll see you all out there.
Heck yeah.
And other than that, let's see. We got anything else we want to touch on? Check out our TikTok. Check out our social media. Check out AD Media. Look at this. Check out the prices he's got going. Talk to him. Work something out with him. He'll hook you up with some graphics, or whatever you want to do. We'll.
He will even take a shot to the nuts to make sure you get your photo.
stung by a group of bees. I mean, he's not as bad as my hornets, but the boy will take a bunch of bees on to get the photos too. Just saying. Yeah, it 114 degrees and bees. No, fuck that. I don't know which was worse. What's up, Matt? What did see and I? Oh yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, we'll see you.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It should be some fun. Should definitely be some fun. I'll have to get that page up and start organizing through the team, because that'll be a trip. What else we got? I
think I'm all good on my end.
I think we hit everything, right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good on my end. Look at this. Living Legends. Join us in May. Red Side. Glenn's going to be one of the Legion commanders. Dun, dun, dun. Looking forward to getting back to Hell Survivors and putting some stuff together for the castle. And I got some other things I'm going to try to do. We'll see what happens. we're gonna build some stuff out in front of the castle and dedicate it to Anthony. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Cool.
Yeah, we got some stuff figured out, or I got some stuff figured out. We just got to get it done. Other than that, I guess we're good for the evening. Please check out AD Media. Thank you for joining us, Worm Preacher. Thank you very much. Check out our TikTok, our Facebook, our Instagram for all the cool ass shit we've been up to lately.
Thank
Aaron,
you everybody for watching.
Do we want to do a read for Anger?
Oh yeah, check this out, guys, boys and girls. I did. We'll play it on the way out. We did our first commercial for TikTok. It's actually pretty good. It's a cool app. Check it out. Check it out in our link on our TikTok. But we'll play the TikTok on the way out here. And like I said, check out AD Media. Aaron, thank you very much. I'll get the videos uploaded as soon as possible. And everyone have a good night. All right. See you later, boys.
See you around.
Stay warm.
Bye, guys.
Bye.